Hello, Crimson Nalo. Good stuff on the, whatchamacallit, Nidhogg fight that we did earlier. It was a little hectic, but we got it. Kind of funny that we kind of queued up together in that. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and get started.
Yeah. Alright, anyway, action.
Alright, Ellie would like to share with you a shocking new turn in the Phantom Thief case. I was wondering when you'd show up, Cheat. I hope you haven't made any plans for the day, because we got a situation on our hands. Of course we do. Let's see. Oh, god damn it. If the rumors are to be believed, he's claimed 3 victims already, influential members of the Udon Society. Yeah, this is talking about the thief. Mr. Manyfaces has been kind enough to leave one of his signature calling cards at every scene, leaving no doubt as to the identity of the murderer. The message is always the same. The weight of 5 corpses will bring the scales of justice to balance. More riddles. Hello, Frank. Welcome to the stream. You're just in time. Not that you'll hear me complaining. No. The only thing that my readers like more than a good mystery is a good murder mystery. Ever since the story broke, the Mithril Eye has been selling like Pond's cakes. I guess that's this game's hotcakes. The only rub is that it's left me no time to look into the thief's last message. Until now, that is. Shall we cheat?
Then I shall.
The hidden treasure of Ul'dah, was it? If there's anyone who can shed some light on this, it's you-know-who. To Sunsilk Tapestries. Hope I'm saying that right. Pronunciation is hard. Especially when this game uses specific words. Let's see. So we gotta go to... Where the hell is this? Is this just near the Weavers Guild? No. Oh, it's right in the main Aetheryte Plaza. Okay.
Then let us be off. We're going the wrong way.
Aetheryte Plaza.
We gotta do this the adventuring way, Chief. No teleports.
Who cares? I'm there already.
We gotta do this the adventuring way.
I don't think Greg's a hard name. It's not those fucking... Damn it, that noise. See? I got here faster than you by teleporting. Well now, if it ain't my favorite adventurer and my favorite Mithril Eye reporter along with him. Tell me, what have I done to deserve the pleasure of your company today? I see. As much as I'd like to help 2 of you best mates, I'm afraid you found old Wyman at a loss. Ul'dah has more than its fair share of treasures, hidden and otherwise. I reckon our fandom Fred could be be after just about any of them. I can tell you this much though, whatever the thief's got his eyes on, it's got the Sultan sworn in a right dither. Word has it that they formed a regiment of their best and brightest to safeguard the royal vaults from this very threat. The Sultan sworn aren't like to be forthcoming with information, but it's the only lead we've got. Come on, Cheat. I say it's time we paid a visit to the heart of the sworn. Heart of the sworn? Are you kidding me?
To the sworn!
Heart of the swarm? Oi, hold up there, Ellie. I ain't generally the worrying type, but you may want to think twice about getting yourselves involved in this. Man of my business develops a nose for danger, and this time, the stench is something fierce. You're a reporter, Ellie, and a fine one at that. Don't put that pretty neck of yours at risk trying to play hero. Hello, Rose. Welcome to the stream. And hello, Thunderheat. Your concern is touching, but I can assure you that I am ready for whatever danger lies ahead. Besides, being a reporter is more about selling papers. I have a duty to seek out the truth and convey it to the people. Come, Cheat. Time is of the essence.
Time!
Oh, then.
Let's do this.
Scholar's Walk, so we got to go to the Scholars Guild now.
Very well.
Guild. Alchemist Guild.
Let us go then. Actually, I will take the teleport for that one.
Yeah, because it's on a different floor.
It's on 2 different floors. Ready for some alchemy?
What fantasy-ass world does Ellie live? Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh,
It's a fantasy, alright. Look, it's Humphrey.
Humphrey!
Halt! Only authorized personnel are allowed in. The thought buggered me with the broadsword. It's a gentleman of light's adventuring companion and that catty but cute reporter from the Mithril Eye. Well, well, if it isn't the self-styled warrior of light, tell me, what tales did you spin to the Sultan's Sword recruiter to land yourself in this position? Yeah, isn't this guy the coward? Only the 12's honest truth, miss. Seeing that gentleman of light standing tall and triumphant that day, it moved me to the depths of me soul, like I vowed to put aside my sketchy past and serve the realm just like my hero Master Hildibrand. The Sultan sworn were impressed with my commitment and my sword arm, and they gladly welcomed me into their ranks. Wait, don't tell me. You come to assist Master Hildibrand in his investigation, haven't you? Cor, why didn't you say so sooner? It's the least I could do to help the mate to unite me with my role model. You'll be wanting to speak with Phyllis. Felice? Felice. She's one of the Sworn's best and something of a history buff, it seemed. When she heard that the thief was targeting the 4 relics of Beladia, she personally stepped forward and volunteered to lead the investigation. If anyone has the information you're looking for, it'd be her. Wait here while I get her. I can trust you not to touch anything, eh? Alrighty.
Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene.
Pleasure to meet you, Felice. My name is Ellie from the Mithril Eye. As you may heard, we're researching the Phantom Thief case and would appreciate any information that may shed light on recent events. The pleasure is mine, Miss Ellie, and if I'm not mistaken, that would make your companion friend here one Cheat 999, yes? You know Cheat? As any regular reader of the Mithril Eye would, I must confess to being something of an unabashed fan of your work. Though it hardly befits my station to say this, I was secretly hoping that you would show up to assist in the investigation. Doubtless the inspector, too, will also welcome a helping hand. Hey look, it's Briarden. The Sultan Sworn, the elite of the Uldah's elite. I can only hope that you prove more competent than the bungling mercenaries I've dealt with thus far. Inspector Briarden, always one step ahead of us. Miss Ellie, Cheat, a moment, if you would. Right there. Very good. Now face me and don't move an ilm. Inspector, what's that in your... Wheeze? I don't know how to make a wheezing noise. I guess. That's... Demasking dust, a formula of my own divides and that will allow us to see the right through the thief's disguises. Analyzing the mask I left behind at Vasper Bay, I was able to identify its composition and synthesize a counter-agent that would dissolve the disguise, whilst leaving the wearer's face intact. In any event, it would appear the two of you are indeed who you appear to be. Goddamn. Brilliant, Inspector. The Phantom's thieves pulled the wool over our eyes for the last time. Hello, Skill Man.
Welcome.
I fear it won't be so simple. The ingredients necessary to produce the dust are exceedingly rare. Even with the entire resources of the Sultan Sworn at our disposal, we were only able to produce a limited supply. I see. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. That said, have you been able to identify the thief's next target? A hidden treasure of Ul'dah, the last of the 4 lost relics of Beladia. I feared not. I poured through the histories time and again, but the only mention of these 4 relics is a vague reference in an old prophecy. Most serious scholars consider it a little more than a fairy tale. When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, 4 warriors born of light shall descend in the righteous glare. The legend goes on to describe the 4 sacred artifacts, one each possessed by these 4 Beladian heroes, but makes no mention as to their appearance or nature. 3 times we have tried to identify the thief's target, and 3 times has he foiled us by making off with something else entirely. Needless speculation will only play to the fiend's strengths. All artifacts of Beladian origin have been sealed within the royal vault, and a regiment of our finest assigned to its protection. I have furnished all the guards with a supply of demasking dust, and instructed them to be on the lookout for any suspicious personages. The Blackguard will be in chains before he can lay a dirty hand on the vault doors, let alone the treasures within. You have our word, milady. 4 warriors of light. Vet, cheat, omni, and rave. Yeah, there you go.
Yay.
But there are even more disturbing matters at hand. Doubtless you have heard the recent rash of murders perpetrated by our quarry. Hold on a second. Let me turn this off. The Sultan's Sworn have launched an investigation, but the truth of the matter is that we've been far too occupied with the defense of the vault to make any meaningful progress. We would be most grateful for any assistance you could offer. A lady asks, and a gentleman answers. There he is, folks. Cast all worry from your heart, my lady. Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has arrived to set right what is wrong and bring the wicked to justice. And this must be the Damascene dust that is the talk of the palace. But you need not waste your supply on me, Inspector. I assure you that I am exactly who I claim to be. Like how it has to censor the dust. Shame, that. The backstory of the cat girl, she's just Hildibrand's assistant. That's really all there is to it. She's basically obsessed with him. Inspector Hildibrand, we were not expecting you, but your services are most welcome. I will share all I know about the recent murders. The killer has claimed 3 victims thus far, the head of a publishing consortium, a high-ranking government official, and an influential scholar. Other than that they were all influential figures in their respective circles, we can identify no common threads connecting the 3. Oh ho, this will prove a most satisfying case to crack indeed. And what of the method of killing? Conked over the head with a cudgel, gutted with the greatsword, strangled with a cigar, mayhap? I'm afraid we have identified no pattern. In any event, the murderer plots the deaths of 2 more. Even as we speak, we must take action, and quickly. Understood, my lady. Clues may be scarce, but worry not. My realm, renowned powers of deduction are more than up to the task. I will see this burglar turned butcher delivered to justice.
For justice.
Your presence is heartening indeed, Inspector Hildibrand. Friends, please take this Damascene dust with you. I fear we could spare but a single sachet, but I will trust you to put it to good use. I bet I'm going to have to use the dust, aren't I?
Yep.
Of course. Well then. Come to accompany me on yet another case, friend. I like your gusto, but if you're auditioning to be my assistant, I fear that role has already been filled most ably. Still, a gentleman welcomes the support of all of his admirers. I shall henceforth name you thusly, Cheat, my ever-loyal associate. And now, my ever-loyal associate, the investigation calls. I propose that we begin by inspecting the site which the most recent victim met his demise. My questioning about the palace has revealed that the scholar's body was found not far from the 80 sins of Sasimo. Even the most circumspect of criminals cannot help but leave behind clues. Clues that will not elude my gaze. Friends, let us be off. Pray alert me should you see anyone suspicious, my ever-loyal associate. We must put Miss Felice's Damascene dust to good use. "16 quests in, and Hildibrand finally calls Cheat by his name." It's great. Alright. So, we are off to the 80 Sins of Sasimo, which is going to be in Western Thanalan.
To Western Thanalan!
But we can just take the gate there.
Yep.
Hello, Doubles. Welcome.
Doubly down.
It's not that far. Let's run there really quick.
Ah!
And there they are.
Yes.
I swear if Cheat gets the minion at the end of this quest line. Oh man. Flowers, yes, it is all becoming clear now. Our phantom killer is a florist, who, in his hurry to escape, carelessly mislaid in his wares. Well, I mean, a minion's not really a spoiler. Just what do you think you're doing? Hey? Hey? I'm the one that put those flowers there, eh? To honor the memory of me poor boy. You dare defile his memory, eh? Hey? 1,000 pardons, my lady. Please accept my most sincere condolences on your loss. I am Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. I swear to you, on my own dear mother's name, that your son's killer will be brought to justice. Ahem. As I was just saying, these flowers were clearly placed here by the family of the deceased, which can only mean... leave this place. Run away while you still can. Run far, far away. Hello, Donaldo. Run, or he'll turn you into a zombie, just like my poor, poor boy. A living person turned into a zombie? Nonsense. Not nonsense, my boy. History. Or have you not heard the horrors of Sildee? Aye, Ulda's sibling nation, against which we waged wars centuries ago. Much blood was shed by both sides, aye. But I speak of far greater horrors than death. An unholy draught brewed by Sildeen alchemist, one with the power to turn the living into the undead. That his nation might command an army of mindless, deathless soldiers, the traitors spurn. They turned my poor boy into a heap of rotten flesh and ran him through. But you won't hear that from the Sultan swore. Thou alone knows why. But they whisked the body away before I could so much as pay me last respects. Traitor spurn, I've heard the stories, but I never thought them true. To be able to procure such a frightening thing, just who are we dealing with here? A Sildeen, I'm sure of it. Aye, only a Sildeen would know the recipe. But the last remnants of Sildee died 4 centuries ago, you say? Oh, they did. They did. He calls himself the Phantom Thief. He does. But did it ever occur to you that he might be an honest to God's phantom? Eh? Eh? Heard the tales from my own great-great-grandma, I did, about the 4 relics of Belidia and the powers they hold, the power to exact justice. A specter of Sildee has but returned to wreak vengeance on us. Woe, woe unto us all. Have the 4 warriors of light forsaken us? I'm standing right here. My dear boy, if only you'd become traitor like your father, if only you'd kept your nose out of those history books and never so much breathed the accursed name Sildee. But you did, and now we're doomed. Doomed! Doomed! She's losing her mind.
Yep. I try to imagine her with Zim's voice.
God damn it. That'd be great, though. The literal warrior of light. That's what I said. I was right there, dude. Those bleeding horse sons here somewhere. I can feel it in me follicles. A most potent hair tonic the realm has seen. Aye, that it was, for all a fortnight, before my flowing locks fell out all over again, and as just as I was chatting up a lovely young lass at the quicksand, just to twist the knife an extra ilm. Aw, man, poor Eliza, he's bald again. Mountebank, charlatan, I'll find that so-called inspector and his sorry band and pull every last strand of hair from their bleeding skulls. Oh, this guy's mad at us now.
Oh, yeah.
Shades of Sildee. Quest complete.
Great.
Alright. Hildibrand is onto something, or at least he thinks he is. It's all becoming clear to me now. That dear old woman's testimony has confirmed that which I suspected from the start. Like a zombie picking away at its rotting flesh, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has peeled away the foul scab of uncertainty to reveal the truth within. Open your ears and feast your minds on the fruits of my flawless seduction. Ahem. Our phantom thief is a phantom indeed, a wayward spirit caught between the realm of the living and the dead on 9 centuries since meeting a tragic end on the battlefield. As such, our course of action is clear. We must placate this tortured soul, that it might abandon its vengeful vendetta and travel to the next life in peace. But
No,
what?
Hildibrand
What?
thought he was a zombie.
He thought he was, yeah. It's just that he's indestructible. He thought he died. But what is the true nature of the Spectre's grievances? Without this knowledge, we cannot hope to assuage its rancor. Let us begin our search at the Thermitage's Guild. Doubtless the tomes there contain a wealth of knowledge on the ill blood between the sibling nations. Notwithstanding the abject stupidity of everything else that came out of your mouth, some knowledge of Sildi might serve us well. Go research as you will, and do take as much time as you need. You can count on me, Inspector Briar, and whatever knowledge is to be gleaned at the guild, it shall not escape my Inspector's eye. Yeah, he's indestructible. I don't know how. He can just survive anything, as you've seen. Or hopefully have seen. Alright, so we gotta go to the Thermitage's Guild. Yep. Great.
We're off to a great start. He stole a gun bowl. Who does that?
Hey, it was an ancient family heirloom.
Apparently. See, like, Hildibrand's like Ed from Ed and Eddie, the lovable oaf.
Gods be good, you're the adventurer who saved me back at the ruins. Researching the ancient feud between Ul'dah and Sildir, are you? Why, I'm pleased to say that more than a passing familiarity with ancient history. To understand the history of the sibling nations, one must go back further still, to the birth of their mother nation, Belladia. The fifth astral era was an age of untold wonders, when the arcane arts, Burgund, and the great civilizations that commanded such powers flourished. This age of enlightenment would not last, however. Power bred avarice, and avarice bred resentment. It culminated in the War of the Magi, which brought the great floods of the Sixth Undral Calamity, which in turn swallowed once proud nations and left a battered wasteland in its wake. Mages were reviled and persecuted for having caused this catastrophe, with many forced to leave their homelands or face death. It was a small band of those survivors that found their way to Thanalan, where they would found the nation of Belladia some 8 centuries ago. Ah, imagine, a government of mages, by mages, and for mages. What wonders might have wrought had Belladia and civilization survived to this very day. Alas, this was not to be. Alright, so we're just gonna have to talk to like 4 people.
Yep.
Get some history. You don't say. It's not every day someone comes to our halls to research Sildi. A fellow student of history, though, I'm more than welcome to the conversation. Belladian civilization flourished in relative peace until twin sons were born to the royal family. The two were fierce rivals, and when they came of age, their father passed. Each one claimed that he was the rightful heir to the throne. Sounds like JoJo, dude. With neither son willing to relinquish his claim, they agreed to split their kingdom in 2, forming the twin nations of Ul'dah and Sildiad. But unlike the 2 proud princes, the sibling nations developed a penchant for rivalry. Alright, I hope you guys are taking notes. This is going to be on the test. Greetings, Traveler. You would learn of the war between Ul'dah and the falling Sultanate of Sildi. It would be my pleasure to enlighten you. The 2 city-states coexisted for several generations until the bad blood between them boiled over, culminating in an outright war. As you might deduce from the present state of affairs, Ul'dah emerged victorious, leaving its once proud sibling nation in smoldering ruins. As their histories tell it, the battles fought between the sister nations were the stuff of nightmares. In a desperate attempt to overcome Ul'dah's superior numbers, Sildin alchemist devised a most horrific stratagem. Employing a frightful formula known as the Traitor's Spurn, they fought their fallen. They brought their fallen warriors back as undead soldiers. Hello, Shadowstar. Some theories have it that even employed the potion on those the living who were too weak or wounded to fight. Sends shivers up the spine thinking about it, no? It is truly a crowning glory of our fair nation that our forebears were able to emerge victorious against these horrors. So I made some zombie people too, because why not? Bet the Guildmaster knows something.
Zombies!
The Guildmaster always knows something. Cheat? Don't surprise me like that. What's this? You're not here for your studies, but to learn of the bad blood between Ul'dah and Sildi? 2 scales, one of gold, one of silver. The gold of Ul'dah weighing prosperity and power. The silver of Sildi weighing knowledge and power. But the power sought by the 2 nations differed greatly. Yes, greatly indeed. The power wrought by Ul'dah prosperity was that of justice and good, while the power wrought by Sildine knowledge was horrific beyond belief. The power to rip the living soul out of a man and rendering him a mindless killing machine. On this matter, the histories are clear, but riddle me this, my friend. Who writes the histories? And what does this say of the words writ within? Yes, truth can be elusive and fickle as the shifting sands. As one example, did you know that in the war against the Sildine, Ul'dah and Amalja warriors fought side by side? Likely you did not, and neither did I until I encountered a fated passage in an ancient text, buried deep in our archives. And yet in the histories read by the populace, you will see no mention of this most fascinating fact. Might it be that someone at some time deemed this particular truth less than convenient? But I have said enough already. Well, you know what they say about war. Whoever the victor is gets to write the history.
Yep. Whee!
Yes, let's bring everyone back as the undead, because that never ends poorly. Yeah, I know, right? My ever-loyal associate, tell me, what have you learned from your questioning of the scholars in these halls? A whole bunch of stuff. Indeed, as it happens, I have learned much the same. Let us take a moment to review and allow my peerless powers of deduction to work their magic. A war of succession divides the great civilization of Beladia, giving rise to the sibling nations of Ul'dah and Sildi. The 2 nations coexist for some generations till ill blood boils over, culminating in outright war. Daunted by Ul'dah's superior military might, Sildi employs their advanced alchemical knowledge to horrific ends, transforming their own citizens alive and dead into a fearsome undead legion. Yes, I believe I have it. The facts have led me to one unassailable conclusion. Our phantom thief is a descendant of a Doom Sildi, who seeks vengeance against those who reduced his countrymen to slavering zombies. To pacify his soul and send him peacefully to the next world, there is but one course of action. We must find the Sildian statesman who conceived this dreadful stratagem, and have him apologize to the thief in person for the suffering he has wrought. Okay. Sure, Hildibrand. A brilliant plan. Perhaps you'd like to go find yourself a shovel and dig this statement out of his grave yourself. We'll just bring him back to life as a zombie. Leaving aside this nonsense of spirits and specters, it appears increasingly likely that our quarry shares some link to Sildi. His garish garb is no doubt meant to evoke the silver scales of the fallen sultanate. This Sildian connection would also serve to explain the rare knowledge of Beladian relics that our thief clearly possesses. But what of the murder victims? What common thread amongst them could have incurred the ear of our adversary? A few people in town spoke of a man sighted calling upon the victims in the past days. Those who saw him said he had a most frightened air about him. Wait, yes, it's coming to me, of course. My keen investigator senses ring out with the voice loud and clear. This man Miss Ellie speaks of just might know something. You should really stop thinking so hard. You're like trying to strain a brain muscle. Miss Ellie, who is this man, and where must we find him? My sources identified the man as Guguria, a traveling merchant known to frequent Horizon. Shall we pay him a visit? Okay. Time to go talk to Gugu.
Guguria.
Guguria and Horizon. And we could just teleport straight there.
Let us go.
Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV names are great. Hey, look, it's Guguria.
Guguria.
Yes, if you got business, make it quick. My time's too valuable to waste chatting with every stranger who passes by. Forgive us, good sir. My name is Elliot, reporter with the Mithril Eye. Never blinking, all-seeing, you know the rest. I was wondering if we could trouble you with just a few questions. Was it for love or money that you killed them? Yes, you, the thief of many faces? Me? A thief? What is this nonsense? I don't know who you are, but I ain't got the time or the patience for this mummery. Now, if you'll excuse me, an important client awaits. I thought I recognized that voice. Lady Dorilda, well met indeed. Pray tell, whatever brings you to these environs this fair evening? Why, I live here. You have... you ham-headed half-whiff. Inspector Bryden, this is an unexpected pleasure. Do you have some business with my associate here, pray tell? Guguria, we can discuss business after. Pray lend the inspector here, the handsome one, whatever assistance he requires. But Lady Dorilda, what about... Ah, yes, my dear Maria's name day present. I had in mind one of the prized pieces of Estamine's latest seasonal collection. You would be able to procure one for me, yes? Or shall I eliminate the middleman and make the trip to Ul'dah myself? I'll say it just once more, Guguria. I expect you to give the inspector and his companions your full assistance. They, yes, even the stupid one, helped me regain something truly priceless. Yes, something more valuable than any mere trinket. Yeah, like a good relationship with your daughter, you terrible mother.
Yeah. Wait, I thought they were sisters.
Oh, sister, whatever. Sibling, family, stop treating your siblings like shit, okay? Alright, I'll tell you what I know. But you didn't hear it from me, got it? I was looking into killing on the behalf of the client of mine. The thief's got himself some of that zombie dust. The traitor Spurn, was it? And his cards speak of 5 victims. It's got me to thinking. So did 5 victims, aye, the Arbiters of Truth. The Arbiters of Truth, I'm not familiar with the name. Aye, few would be, on account of them being something of a secret society and all. Influential personages of the Sultanate, you see, working from the shadows to keep false knowledge about the Ul'dah-Sil'dan conflict from reaching the ears of folk like you and me. False knowledge, pray tell, just what sort of knowledge might that be? Those balls don't make me say no more. I've got a family to feed. Very well, just tell us one last thing. Who hired you and where can we find them? Hob. His name's Hob. When we heard of what I said, he told me that he was going to set sail for Limsa with his 5 best sellswords to guard his back. Said there were many prying eyes at the airship docks. Said he had a private ship docked and waiting for him at Vesper Bay. But remember, you didn't hear none of this from me. This man Hob must be one of the killer's targets. Doubtless he knows the identity of the remaining one. He also knows the identity of the remaining one. I doubt that. They say the Arbiters are so secretive they don't even know each other's true identities. Now don't ask me how that all works, but Hob's got high-ranking friends and the brass blades. Once he heard the victims have been all zombified, he panicked. Guess he knew that he'd be next. Thank you very much, my kind sir. Once again, the ancient Manderville art of parley has procured us for a key morsel of knowledge. Let us seek out this Hob fellow and see what he could share with us. And let us hurry. The man's life is in danger, even as we speak. Hildibrand didn't do shit. He probably didn't even know what was even said.
Nope. Probably not.
Search for Hob. Okay. Well, we gotta make a little trip.
Let us go.
It's everyone's favorite mount. Fat Moogle. Ugh, I can't jump over that? Come on.
He's too fat, Cheat. He can only do so much. He can fly, but he can't jump.
I mean, he can do a little dance. I love this mount. It's so good.
Yep.
I'm surprised the event for the Moon Fair is still going on. Guess it'll end soon. I wonder if anyone's still doing the yokai event.
Oh, they are.
Hello, Bollies. Yeah, I love the music. Master Hob, is everything quite alright? No! Stand back, Ellie! Hunger. I hunger for your brains! It's a zombie! Damn, there's no saving the man. Cheat. Do what you must. Okay. And by me... okay. Never mind. I thought there was actually going to be a fight. Yes, my first-hand knowledge of zombies tells me this particular shade of green is unmistakably that of the undead. So it seemed we were a few moments late to the scene. A message. And then there was one. Damn it. I love how they use that model. It's like a shaded, like, person. A shadowy person model. There it is again. Something the matter, Inspector? Indeed, Nashu, there is. Ever since I picked up the trail of the Phantom Thief, I've had this fleeting sense. A sense that someone or something is watching us. The thief might be close at hand. We should be more careful. For the moment, let us return and report our findings to Miss Felice. Secret society or known, the identity of its members may yet lead us to the final victim. I too had best return to the Mithril Eye. Let us meet up again after. I'll see what new clues I can uncover in the meantime. You will do nothing of the sort, Miss Ellie. These streets are far too dangerous for you to walk alone. Inspector, I'll go with her.
Yay!
If you insist, Nashu, then I give my leave. But pray be wary. Not just of the thief, but of Miss Ellie. She has quite the temper, as we both know. Miss Ellie, there is something I must tell you when this case is over. Be safe, and promise me you will not attempt anything rash, as you did that time when the fiend took aim at my own life. Your life, Coast of the Soul, yes. That was quite the ordeal, wasn't it? I'll be careful, I promise. I'll eagerly await the day when I may hear what it is you would share with me. Oh, man. Here, Stockholm goes fucking strong this time of the year. A secret vow, oh. Consider my interest pique as well. Good, Inspector. Now, let us be off. Miss Felice waits our port. It's not really Stockholm Syndrome, but whatever. Alright, so we gotta go back to the Scholar, the Alchemist Guild, right? Yep.
Yep.
Back to Ul'dah. It's a white chocobo.
That's a wedding chocobo.
Okay. Oh boy, I can't wait.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
It is Felice. A fourth victim. Thaw, have mercy. Were you able to glean on of a connection to the other victims? The Arbiters of Truth. No, it cannot be. Somebody help! Help!
Help!
Miss Ellie? The voice came from the direction of the vault. We must hurry. Miss Ellie, are you hurt? That man. I only thought to ask him a few questions before I knew what was happening. He was upon me. I could only bash his brains with a conveniently placed bottle of meat, it would seem. Haha. Remind me not to get on your bad side, Miss Ellie. That said, is Nashu not with you? She saw a figure lurking in the shadows and went off in pursuit before I could stop her. This man wears the armor of the Sultan's war squire, yet his face is unfamiliar to me. Something is amiss. What the hell? That's our thief. The thief of many faces. To think we would find our man like this. Thrice and again did the fiend elude our grasp, but no more, by a virtue of a gentleman's ingenious deductions and a lady's pugilistic puissance. I declared this case closed. I returned the sachet to you, Miss Felice, while the gesture was appreciated, and the end had proved so profluous to the cracking of my case, to my cracking of the case. What the hell just happened? Ugh. While you're at it, is there anything else of immense value that you'd like to wantonly destroy? Okay, I was about to say, there's no way that's the thief. What is the meaning of this? Ingenious, a double disguise planted by the thief to throw us off his trail, no doubt. Oh man, Hildibrand's accident. It saved everyone. This is Guigui, one of my most capable men. I assigned him to guard the vault, and outfitted him with an ample supply of damascene dust. It is inconceivable that the thief could so easily elude his grasp. Hello, J. Rami. Welcome to the stream. Unless the thief was not wearing a mask. Speaking of which, has anyone seen Miss Ellie? Yeah, where the hell did she go? No, that's impossible. Great. She was the thief, right? Of course, it all makes perfect sense. With the Phantom Thief tanker for her burgeoning readership and rise to the ranks of the Mithril Eye, Miss Ellie could not bear face-to-face the possibility of her story of a lifetime coming to an end. Thus, she hatched a plan to... Hildibrand did a smart? My lady, the vault has been breached. The wise man's whisper, it's gone. For her foul crimes against the Sultan, I hereby declare Ellie of the Mithril Eye, the thief of many faces, an enemy of the state. Deploy all troops and do not rest until she is in custody. We've been fucking bamboozled.
We've been Smeckledorf!
And now the game is truly afoot. Bah, what is the meaning of all this racket and rumpus? And just when we were about to make our triumphant return, isn't that so, Enkidu? Bok bok. I'm a chicken. Miss Ellie! Miss Ellie! That shadow you said you saw. I think it was just a dormouse. Dormouse. Oh. She dead.
No.
I think he literally stumbled face first onto the second mass. His good fortune truly knows no end. But not to worry, yes, I dare say the Phantom Thief has another trick or two up his sleeve. Well, it's it's getting pretty interesting now. What the fuck? Like, I'm not even keeping track of what's going on anymore. It's kind of confusing. But now I know that the thief is going to be taking the mask of Nashu, and then he was...
Where'd you go?
I don't know where I went. And I guess apparently Miss Ellie was the thief the whole time. Just one step ahead of us. Literally just sitting next to us. Not even the shockingest turn of events will deter the famed agent of inquiry. My ever-loyal associate, we must find Miss Ellie, and quickly. Surely, if confronted by her constant companions, she could still be convinced to abandon this fool plan. So wait, whatever, I don't know what's going on. Let's just go with it. Oh, Miss Felice. I thought you'd already departed in the company of your men, but for all the better, shall we conduct the search together? I fear that would only put them at greater risk. You see, the fifth and final member of the Arbiters of Truth, the Phantom Thief's final target, is none other than Hildibrand Mander? Me, mind you. It's not. No, it's not Hildibrand. Hildibrand, thank you. It's not a role I sought of my own accord. My name and my passion for history are somewhat well known in the Sultanate. One day, I received an anonymous letter stating that a position in the committee I had opened and that I had been chosen to fill it. The letter went on to enumerate my duties to prevent the spread of historical lies that would sully the name of our illustrious nation. As a high-ranking officer in the Sultan's swarm, it was deemed to be in a particularly unique position to serve as an arbiter. I knew that there were other members of the organization, but I was told nothing of their names or identities. To think that my own unknown compatriots were victims all along. I cannot put any more lives in danger. I will sequester myself in a place where my presence can cause no harm until such time as the killer is apprehended. Your concern for our well-being is most touching, Miss Felice, but there is no need for such caution. As a seasoned inspector, I am more than capable of protecting a lady in distress, and as a gentleman, that is exactly what I shall do.
You look good.
My associates here also stand at your side. Speaking of which, has anyone seen my loyal assistant? Inspector, over here! I don't think we can trust that Nashu.
No, we totally can.
Ah, there you are, Nashu. You really shouldn't run off on your own like that. I was worried sick about you. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Inspector. Miss Ellie said she saw somebody in the shadows, so I went to take a look. Now, there wasn't anything but a dormouse, but it was a really cute dormouse, you see. It just kept squeaking and scurrying away, and I just... Pardon me for a moment, Nashu. Yes, my inspector's sense speaks to me. Someone is watching us. Cheat, let us split up and canvass our surroundings. Alrighty. Water-stained letter. Water-stained letter lies conspicuously on the floor. Be wary and be warned. Okay. Another one. Trust no one and your friends all the less.
Trust no one, not even yourself.
Can't even trust Beth, dude.
Yep.
Damn.
Can't even trust Cheat.
I can't trust
Cheat
Austin.
can't even trust Cheat.
I can't even trust myself. A water-stained letter lies conspicuously on the floor. This will avail you well. Use it wisely. You obtain a sachet of Damascus dust, and the next instant you will feel an intimidating presence behind you.
Behind you, G.
Oh shit, it's Omnio.
Uh-oh. It's Godbert. I'm so short I ended up looking at his crotch first thing.
Okay,
if it isn't my beloved son's staunch companion, the mighty Cheat. I was in the area on a matter of business, which I curtailed when I felt a suspicious presence from the shadows. Pursuing it led me here. Mayhap it is the same for you. I had to take a step back. Oh, so your pursuit of the thief of many faces has taken quite the unexpected turn. And now you have come upon a series of anonymous letters. Mayhap our watcher in the shadows is a friend, or is this but another trap laid by the fiend? Yes, the plot thickens like a dollop of a salamander oil. Yeah, he's wearing clothes this time. What a surprise. In either event, I dare say the circumstances call for utmost caution. Thief could be anywhere, or anyone, myself included, of course. No mere mask could replicate the physique of this Manderville man. That said, I fear my dear Hildy may be in a bit over his head this time. Allow me to assist your investigation. Were there anything to happen to Hildibrand, his dear mother would, not be pleased. I don't even want to know what his mom's like. Lies, that's not Godbert, he has clothes. It's Jesusburg. If the sender speaks true, the villain even now lurks within our midst, and yet we have but a single sachet of Damascus dust at our disposal. We must identify the impostor beyond reasonable doubt before we proceed. You know the players better than I, Cheat. Let's say you have a few words with each of them and see if aught seems amiss. Okay, let's talk to Nashu. Inspector Briarden told me all about it. Who would have thunk Miss Ellie was a phantom thief all this time? She sure fooled me. Miss Ellie is the Phantom Thief. It is the only logical conclusion, and yet I cannot help but feel that another truth still evades us. Am I doomed to share the same fate as the others? I'd sooner die than become one of those things. Nothing particularly odd about any of them, you say. It stands to reason. The fiend would not take such a risk if he were so not utterly confident that he could pull off the ruse. Curses, this one's not half the fool the sun's is. I must elude him, and quickly. Time is of the essence. I questioned the Sultan sworn outside to a man. They insisted they have seen naught of Miss Ellie. Wherever could she have gone? For father, what brings you here? Yes, finally the pieces are coming together. Now, if you would kindly stand still and shut up, the fiend already stands among us. Inspector
So
Bryden, I should hope you are not doubting me. While I'm quite convinced that even a master impersonator would struggle to recreate your particular brand of idiocy, the fact remains that anyone here who has spent even a moment alone must be considered a suspect. The thief has proven to be highly efficient at assuming new identities. An astute observation, my gangly friend. I'd say this occasion calls for a dose or two of that powder cheat here found earlier. Wouldn't it happen to be another sachet or two lying about? Would there? What remains of our supply have already been distributed to the search party, but worry not, they should be reporting back within a bell's time. Ha, this time might be against me. Just you watch, I'll wiggle my way out of this and turn you into the reeking, drooling corpse you deserve to be. I fear that is more time than we can afford, Miss Felice. Unfortunately, my powers of deduction will lame the fiend's face bare within minutes. God damn it, this is fucking... This is audience irony, dude. We know that, given the choice, the thief prefers to impersonate familiar personages. As Miss Ellie has been only passing interactions with my dear father, we can safely eliminate him from consideration. That leaves myself, Nashu, and Cheat here. Nashu and I, in particular, have a close and extended relationship with our suspect. I shall begin by questioning mine own assistant. I assure you that none know her better than I. Brilliant reasoning as ever, Inspector. Go on, ask me anything. Of all the times for this overstuffed buffoon to start talking nonsense. If he asks me anything too obscure, my cover is good as blown. My relationship with Nashu is so close, I dare say at times it is as if we share a mind. If this Nashu is truly my ever-loyal assistant, should she have no trouble completing my thoughts? She should have no trouble completing my thoughts on him. I'm a Mandeville. Man. This is not hard, Mandeville. This needs to be doing only... God damn it, everyone knows this song, Hildibrand. Doing only one Mandeville. Can. From the peaks of Korthos to Land. Mandeville. Man, you're the best, Inspector. A perfect score. You may rest easy, dear friends. This is unmistakably, unequivocally, indubitably the true Nashu. I never loved you more than now, you marvelous one. Had you? Nashu, is something the matter? Just because you picked up a few more wrinkles beneath the eyes, there's no need to avert that charming face of yours. Wrinkles? Look who's talking, you crusty cretinous old...
Oh shit!
Genius Inspector?
Oh, damn.
Oh, I guess we'll see what happens now. Cover blown already, potentially. Charade is up, Miss Ellie. What? Miss Ellie, you look somehow different? Okay. Everyone was surprised. Complete? Quest complete? There it is, guys. Quest complete. What? Who the
Right?
Okay.
Wait for it.
Truths untold. Who is this unfamiliar woman and what secrets does she hold? Okay, so it wasn't the thief. 7 hells done in by a muscle-bound muttonhead and his motley troop of mummers. Just who are you? Your resemblance to Miss Ellie is most uncanny, and yet... Consult the Inspector Bride, and once again you fail to measure up to your lofty reputation. Ouch. Of course we resemble each other. Ellie is, after all, my own flesh and blood, my beloved sister, my eminently capable partner in crime. 1,000 faces I may wear, but only one name do I bear. You can call me Cece. Charmed, I'm sure. Are you quite all right? Why, you looked as if you'd seen a ghost. Despite my moniker, I assure you that Ellie and I are no specters. What we are, mind you, are the last living scions of the Sildine aristocracy. Bemused, are you? Befuddled? To find 2 sisters behind the mask? Try using your brains once in a while. Every time you encountered the thief, Ellie was standing right in your midst. No, the thief that 4 times stole the show. Oh, those priceless relics was me. Meanwhile, Ellie hid in plain sight, supplying me with just the knowledge I needed to stay one step ahead of my pursuers, all while spinning my hair-raising tales of exploits that won the hearts of this nation. We owe a lot to you, truly. Why, without the tales of your hapless attempts to catch me, we could have never risen to these heights of celebrity. Miss Ceci, from a gentleman to a lady, I would ask you one thing and one thing only. Just what is it that you and Miss Ellie hope to accomplish within all of your schemes? Justice. 400 years ago, Uldan dogs reduced our great nation to a nation of zombies. But at long last, the cowards that would still justify these foul deeds would suffer the same fate. Okay, so this is the thief. It's a woman the whole time. Wait, the histories say that it was Sildine that turned their own men into zombies. These histories lie, and you work from the shadows, silencing those who would speak the truth. You should have died with your fellows, false arbiter. See, like I said, the victors of the war might write the history. So... it's true. It's even present in real life, in some cases. It was Uldan that ordered the creation of that dreadful powder and wielded it as a weapon against our proud ancestors. The history of your glorious sultanate is built on a lie. What is this madness you speak of, woman? Not madness, truth. The power in my possession was stolen from the Uldan army 4 centuries ago by one of my ancestors. They say it was his final act of courage in the moments before his leg fell off and his rotting head dropped from his shoulders. This is the truth that the histories don't tell. The truth that this doe-eyed sultan sworn would kill to keep buried deep within the sands of Thanalan. So there's a huge plot twist for anybody that hasn't been here. Well, your time is reckoning is nigh. Oh yes, before long, you and everyone in this rotten nation will know firsthand the horrors of my ancestors knew. And just what do you mean by that? Oh, how the idiots lap up the stories. A masked crusader for justice, a dashing rebel waging power against authority. Raging battle against power and authority. Only they knew. But they will see soon enough when they're eating each other's brains out on the streets. In the last days before our proud nation was razed to the ground, a band of the final survivors stole a vast quantity of the powder from the Uldan vault, hiding it away in a secret vault sealed with powerful magics. Shit's fucking getting pretty deep now. This sole means by which the vault may be opened by assembling 4 secret relics from Beladia, 4 relics once housed in the royal palace of Sildine, before the Uldan dogs stole them and claimed them for their own. And so it dawns upon you at last. Yes, even as we speak, Ellie makes for the vault, the 4 relics safely in hand. Just think, one day you'll be able to tell your grandchildren you were there when the zombie powder rained down on Uldan. No, wait, you'll all be dead. Preposterous. But first, you, my dear. You will not even have the pleasure of looking upon the last moments of your precious homeland. Let your fresh flesh rot like all of your rotten lies. I think not, Miss Ceci. Cece. Hildibrand! You idiot! Just for once, could you not get in the way? Godbert Mandeville, I can't even trust your sorry ass to look after him for a day. Oh no. I knew it. That presence was watching over us from the shadows. It was you, my dear wife. No, God, no. We're not. The stream is not ready for this. We thought Guardbird was fierce. I can only imagine, dude. Am I to understand that you are Hildibrand's mother? Yeah, that's definitely a KO. Aye, this is more like it. Hand to hand, skillet to skillet, it's enough to send a warrior's pulse racing. Prepare yourself, cheat. The time of our final confrontation is nigh. And Greg's here. Greg's here, great. Oh, wait a minute. I guess not? Okay. Wow. Do ye have toes for brains, you overstuffed buffoon? My beloved boy's been turned into a stinking coys if ye hadn't bloody noticed. You, cheat or something, was it? Hildy's told me all about your hijinks together. Pleased to meet ye. My dear boy's always had a bit of a rebellious streak. What can I say? I come on a bit too strong at times. You think you just knocked out... Oh, wait, no. She knocked out 2. But 3, actually. As Greg. But can you blame me? This time I thought I'd sit back and let things... to my sorry-ass husband over there. And look what you got me. You won't... You'll help me out, won't you? I'm not going to say no. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. Oh my god, that was too much. Wow, way to be AFK. Julian. I gotta talk to Julian. Oh, she's right here. She's just loading me back in to the world.
It's funny. In Heavensborn, you get to figure out what job class she is.
Reunited with my dear boy for the first time in ages, and just look at him. He's green. Green! Fortunately, there's still time to reverse the zombie curse, and I know just the remedy, a phial of holy water. The ingredients are simple, a tatter of oversold rags, and a phial of twice distilled water. Damn it, woman, I'm an alchemist. Are you making me do it? Some goat at the market stock, the former, and the latter you can procure from a trader by the name of Guest. Now hurry, once the poison spreads throughout his veins, no antidote will save him. In the meantime, I will search for the bumbler's bumbling assistant. With any luck, Miss Nashu is still alive. Ouch, that smarts, ye gads, Hildy. You're looking none too hearty yourself. No thanks to you, you bumbling oaf. Now, are you going to accompany cheat here and make yourself useful, or do I have to reintroduce you to that wall? But of course, milady, Gilgamesh is ever at your service, and goat sundries, was it? Come now, cheat, there's work to be done. Okay, Greg, let's go. Let's not forget Enkidu, of course.
Yep.
Oh, my God. Okay. So we gotta get rags. Okay, so we gotta go to the Weaver's Guild. We can just jump down, can't we? Oh, damn it.
Yep.
Well, I know we can jump down from here.
Yes.
There we go.
To the Weaver's Guild.
I'm just running there. Fuck you. Can we keep Enkidu? I wish. So does this mean Godbird is a closet masochist? Perhaps. Over rags, you say. I fear I've only got a single tatter left in stock, and it's already been spoken for. But, my good man, you must reconsider my dear friend's life, and quite possibly mine own as well, hangs in the balance. I sympathize with your plight, friend, but a man has to make a living. I've been promised a copious supply of rare chimera membrane for these rags. Unless you can offer me the same, no deal. God, and you expect us to be able to summon such a rarity out of nowhere at a moment's notice? Well, look what we have here. If it isn't the Warrior of Light from the Colosseum. Funny who you meet at the markets. Oh boy. I forgot her name. Hold on. I'm sure it's going to show up somewhere. Avila, that's her name. As it happens, I just returned from my training, and the slaying of 10 chimeras just happened to be my task for the day. If it's a chimera membrane you seek, you're more than welcome to a share. Oh, thank you. My lady, you are far too kind. Don't mention it. If it hadn't been for Inspector Hildibrand and Cheat here, I'd still be tag teaming with that slimy beast and cheating my way to fame and fortune. And I'm a woman who pays her debts. Well, thank you. That was conveniently placed. That'll take me if that wasn't Avila the Tempest. Ever since she confessed to her trickery and started climbing back up from the bottom of the ranks, I've been proud to call myself one of her biggest fans. Why, I've half a mind to give you the rags you seek simply for the privilege of meeting her. A kind sentiment, my good man. But we are more than happy to hold our side of the bargain, aren't we, Cheat? And with this, our task here is done. Now, let us find this traitor named Guest. Alright, we're on an adventure with Greg now.
Hooray!
Twice distilled water from Guests. Chamber of Rule, so we have to go back upstairs.
Yep.
Would it be faster to teleport there, or?
I don't know.
Yeah. Closest stairs. Well, I don't know. Let's see. God. Where are we going again? Oh, Chamber of Rule. Okay. Okay. Greg's already here, thank goodness. A blundering Manverville boy is on his last legs, and you need something of mine to save him, you say. Perhaps you can give me a good reason why I should care. Those bloody Mandervilles are richer than the traders themselves. Yet they have the audacity to haggle me down for the last gill for every purchase. If the family line ended today, I'd be a happier and wealthy man. And now I believe the ballroom calls. Good day to you, and do pass along my condolences to the grieving parents. Have you not a shred of honor and compassion in that spindly body? Business rival or no, the man is on death's doorstep. Godbird is married to the female Saitama. After the events of that day, my father will not so easily forgive and forget. But it matters not to me. No, my love for you is deep as the seven seas. I beg of you, milady, may I have this dance? Meanwhile, just over here, it's just these folks again. Cheat, what a lovely surprise. Are you here for the ball perchance? No? That's not Heavens, the poor inspector. Well, if it isn't the Lappy's maiden in the flesh, what say you bid farewell to the preening fops and scruffy adventures and share a dance with a cultured gentleman befitting your great beauty? Why, it would be a pleasure and an honor both, me lord. Oh, okay. Provided you first provide my good friend Cheat with a bottle of twice distilled water that he seeks. Oh, great. So everybody that I helped in the past is helping me now? Great. That's...
Great! Friendship!
That's... It is all the people that helped you help you, god damn it. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. You know this man? Bah, if this is the price you would set, then so be it. Take it. It is barely worth the weight in Gil anyway. Now, shall we, Miss Arabella? Thanks. I have so many friends.
Friendship.
Okay. Every trope will be in this quest line, yeah. No doubt. I knew Hildy to be a worldly rival, but to think he has beloved by so many, clearly this realm would deeply mourn his loss. Quickly, cheat, let us deliver these goods while there is still time to save them.
Let's go.
Yeah, before before we get killed. It's more like it.
We got this sheep.
Yeah, Guest is a bit of an asshole, but whatever. We good. We Gucci.
Got you,
A truce
Gucci.
to if you dare wouldn't come back empty-handed. Yeah, we didn't. Don't worry. We got it. Ma'am. Buddy, brilliant, I'd take you over my muscle-headed half-wit of a husband any day. Now stand back and let me show you some real Mandeville home cooking. Oh, you bloody bugger, guide me, skillet. Alright, that should stop its spread. Now it's up to Hildy to flush out what's left of his system. Don't worry, he's my son after all. I reckon he's still got some fight left in him. Look who I found. She was slumbering obliviously in a rubbish-strewn corner of Pearl Lane. Boy, did that nap feel good. Yes, I'm sure it did. Cheat. Word has it that Ellie has been sighted at the Sildine ruins. We must go there with all haste. You've done well, by my dear boy today. Don't worry, I handle things from here. There's a nice warm bed for him, and I think I know a few specialists who might know a thing or two about his condition. What in the seven hell are you standing around for? The future of Ildad is at stake. Cheat, my strength is yours as well, for Ul'dah and for our friend Hildy. You remind me of my husband. With thee having more muscles than sense, if you're so keen on making yourself useful, why don't you run to the markets and bring me some fire crystals? Keeping my dear boar warm is key to fighting off the zombification. Let's see. I believe 20 crates or so should suffice. I am a warrior, not a... yes, milady. He's at the market board. He's at the fucking market board. I say, Kate, the burden we must bear simply to procure my long-awaited final confrontation with Cheat. That said, the events of today have given me cause to reflect. Cheat and Hildy, both, to be blessed with such veritable legions of friends and tried and true. Legions of friends, tried and true. But alas, not I. No, only one true friend I have ever known, and she is long lost to me. You are a fine bird, and you have given me great comfort in my travels, but you will never be Enkidu, my one and true companion. Oh, my friend, were you here with me, even Cheat could not stand against our combined might. Oh, Enkidu, wherever you may wander, hear my words. Return here to my side. Enkidu, do you hear me? Enkidu! Ye Gaz, what was that flash from the heavens? It nearly blinded me. And what? The crystals, where have they gone? Fancy meeting you here, old friend. That voice, could it be? Of course, goddammit, my faithful companion. Why must you always make me wait so? It's Enkidu. The real deal. Oh, what's this? Glamour Dispeller? Okay. I'll take it. Okay. Julian would send you on your way. What are you doing dilly-dallying around here? Let me jog your memory. There's a moon-sick maid digging around at the Sildin excavation sites with her mind set on turning Ul'dah into the land of the walking dead. Your concern for Hilding is most touching, but don't you worry. Mommy Dearest isn't going to let her beloved sons kick the bucket that easily. Okay. I'll piss off. Thanks. Let's see. Central Thanalan. Alright. to Central Thanaland we go. So let me get this straight. To summoning Kudu, you need to sacrifice a green chicken and 20 cakes of fire crystals. Looks like it, yeah. That's
Yep.
that's pretty much what happened.
Uh,
You need to sacrifice a green chicken, specifically. It has to be painted green. That's a cool looking mount.
oh, Twin Tanya?
Yeah. I guess that's...
Yeah.
I don't know what that mount is, I guess.
That's the first super boss in binding coils that you don't want to do!
Because nobody does it anymore.
Someone drop the base! What a merry adventure we are having.
I know, right?
Excuse me.
We managed to track down Miss Ellie just up ahead. For your friends to watch over her as we speak. Yet no matter how many times we try to reach out to her, she refuses so much as answer. Needless to say, we considered physically incapacitating her, but that crate she's sitting on isn't just a makeshift chair. It's filled to the brim with the traitor's sperm. One misstep and the consequences could be dire indeed. You are our only hope, Cheat. Even in her single-minded rage, surely the time you spent together must still count for something. You need not put yourself in undue danger. I only ask that you step forth where your voice may be heard and call out your friend's name. I beg of you, Cheat. Surely if anyone convinced the woman to abandon her madness, it is you. The chat mode say use your keyboard. Okay. Call out Ellie and convince your erstwhile friend and companion to listen to reason. Okay.
To reason!
Okay. One of those quests where you actually have to type something.
Aha. And you must say it out loud too, Cheat.
Okay. Oh, she's right over there. Alright. Okay, I could just stand here. Alright. Wait. Ellie! Hello, YouTuber William? Don't do it, Ellie! Cheat, I suggest you leave this place while you still can. I bear you no grudge. But should you most think of interfering, I shall not hesitate to turn you into a zombie too. I'm a warrior of light. You can't do shit to me. So it was you, after all. Consider me disappointed. Your sister Ceci is already in custody. Surrender now and I will see that no harm befalls her. How little you understand us, Inspector. Then again, how could one born into the life of power and privilege ever hope to understand? Hey, he's an Exguardian? It's a little bit more complicated than that. Ceci and I have no family, no friends, no fortune, nothing. Two sisters against the world, with only our quest for justice to give us meaning. Long ago, we made a vow. Should the worst happen, our mission takes priority over all. Yes, over our own wretched lives. Do you see now? Anything I might have had once to lose, I lost long ago. Now stand down or suffer the same fate as the Ul'dan dogs you would defend. Ellie, stop this madness. I'm sorry, Inspector. That's a lot of fucking zombies. Don't worry, Greg's here. We're good. Poor Nashi. There's too many of them. Oh, of course, he's... Oh, my God. All in a day's work for a Mandeville man, and now it's hammer time. Here we go, anime sequence. Christ. He literally dropped the hammer of dawn on them.
Does it not surprise you that he limit break as a gold star?
Yeah, Greg, good job.
Yeah, when Chad said anime, I don't think this is exactly what they meant. But it's exactly what they got.
You only delay the inevitable. I have an entire legion of the undead at my beck and call. Face it, it is only with Inspector Hildibrand's ridiculously good fortune that you have made it this far. And he's as good as 6 films under. Be forewarned, girl. Know that I speak from experience when I say underestimate Hildy, and you shall do so at your own peril. I'm afraid you underestimate me as well. No mere splash of holy water can stave off the effects of the Straighter's spurn. I fear the good inspector's luck has finally run out. Balls, is there no end to them? I'm not liking our chances. Greg, was it?
Godbert's clothes are a limiter. Yes.
It's a shame to you, cheat. Warrior of light that you are, and yet you have served one last purpose for us. Go forth, my zombie minions. What is going on?
Exactly what you think.
Wait. What? Oh, god damn it. When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, 4 warriors born of light shall descend in the righteous glare, bugging me with the broadsword on my eyes to be believed. That pose? No, these are not 4 warriors of light that I see. They are 4 gentlemen of light. He's blinking a lot. Just so, my good man, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has made his triumphant return. Did you miss me? Hi, we meet again, girl. Tell me you've got my snorble tonic, or I'll fashion myself a wig from your lovely locks after I rip them clean from your bloody head. Oh, hello there, Master Elizar Core. You're looking absolutely resplendent today. Impossible. The holy water couldn't have cured him. It didn't. Fortunately, our overlord spent quite some time building up an immunity to zombie powder. When we heard that Master Zombiebrand was at risk of joining the actual dead, we knew we had to take action. An immunity to... I'm just going to pretend that makes sense of any kind of sense.
He's immune.
He's immune. So, the game is up, Miss Ellie. Pray abandon this madness. Besides, plots of mass murder hardly suit a lady like yourself. I mean, he did spend a lot of time with zombies, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, if you missed the beginning of the Hildibrand story, it might confuse you.
It's kind of come full circle right now.
Yeah, that's basically what it did. It's all over. Inspector Bryden, you said that there was something you would tell me when all was through. I imagine you have no words for me now. Ellie, your powers of deduction are wanting. You said that you have lost everything and everything you had to lose, did you not? As for me, I have found something, someone with whom I intend to never part. I care not if it takes years, even decades. When you emerge from your gaol cell a free woman, I will be there. What say you? What a gentleman. You thought the zombies were just a comic plot element? Nope, they were important all along. Yeah, they were. This is why if you haven't seen the first few parts of Hildibrand, I recommend going back and watching the VODs. They're up.
They are.
Miss Ellie, while the crimes perpetrated by you and your sister are unpardonable, you are far from the only ones guilty. On behalf of the Syndicate, I offer my apologies for the false aspersions cast upon your ancestor. You said that the nation of Ul'dah was built on lies. Seeing what I have seen today, I cannot deny your words. It will not be an easy task to rewrite, nay, restore, history. But know this, I will do everything in my power to bring the truth to the fore. This is sounding very familiar to another story quest I did. But it's okay. Who doesn't love cheese?
Ghost Kirby, this is not the end.
Greg's pondering. Ahem. Are we not forgetting someone here? And by someone, I mean me. Yeah, something about dragons and a song. Yep, you hit the nail on the head, Crimson Nail. If you're quite done playing Cloak and Dagger, I require Cheat's presence for a matter of a far greater importance. Aye, the time of our too long delayed confrontation is nigh. Yeah, you've been trying to do this like, I don't know, like 10 quests ago, Greg? I feel bad for you, man. Why the long face, friend? Aye, but mayhap this will have you singing a happier tune. Could it be? The treaty blade, and the true one at that. None other, and I have not the slightest intention of parting with it, save to the one who would defeat me in single combat. Ah, but I misspeak. It will not be single combat this time. Is that my cue, old friend? Oh shit, boys. Guess who it is? That would be merciful. What is that abomination? Some new breed of void scent. Abomination? I'll thank you to address my companion with courtesy, girl. But 'twasn't the most curious thing. There I was, hauling a crate full of crystals from Hildy's mother and thinking how much better would things if my dear friend Enkidu was here. Then came a flash from the heavens, and the next thing I knew, there she was. By the gods, it makes perfect sense. Doubtless the crystals heard Greg's heartful plea, summoning forth his friend. Nay, no mere friend, but rather the primal Enkidu.
He summoned the primal.
Great.
I am actually disappointed that it isn't a bigger chicken.
Right.
And the world has now completely and utterly ceased to be bound by the laws of logic. Oh, that was a fourth wall break there. Cheat, you have made bested me in the past, but facing the two of us together will not so prove and so an easy a task, and yet I will trust you, not shirk from the challenge. I, Enkidu, and I shall await you at the Ampidor Keep. Oh, Ampidor Keep? Fuck. Of course, he doesn't mount on top of it, but just grabs a leg. 'Tis a ways from here, but what better venue for a climatic confrontation? If you were to claim the treaty blade, then come claim it for me as a warrior. To the skies, Enkidu, to the skies! 2 against 1? That's not very gentlemanly of you. Greg, come, cheat, to the Ampidor. Okay.
Yeah, a lot's happened in the last 30 minutes.
This is a great development indeed, to think that one man could summon a primal on his own. I send word to the Scions at once. No, Greg's not a primal, Enkidu is. But he's working with a primal, basically. Oh, but of course, I had not near forgotten that we had a warrior of light in our very midst. Please, cheat, you are our only hope to slay the primal and reclaim the blade. So Gilgamesh used to just casually hang out with the primal, pretty much, yeah.
Well,
sort of, I guess.
No, Enkidu in Final Fantasy V was just a regular monster.
Oh, okay.
And it was his best friend. And then when he got transported to other realms of Final Fantasy, he kind of just misses him.
Okay, well, speak with Hildibrand near Anthedor Keep.
So it's basically, it's
Poison.
Enkidu, but fake Enkidu.
Oh, yeah, so basically what the essence of a primal is.
Yeah.
Well then, we gotta go fight Greg again. And the new primal.
Yep.
Oh, it's gonna take... I forgot. There's a lot of people here. God damn it.
Yeah.
I gotta finish the fucking... this deep dungeon so I can get a fucking weapon, too.
Same. We should probably mount up.
Fuck you. I like how someone slapped an Ellie in the game chat. Yeah. There was I saw a Lalafell like a couple days back, and it looks like Ida, and it was a tiny Ida, and the fucking character's name was Tiny Ida. They just bought the fucking cosmetic set for Ida and then just glamored it and just made themselves a Lalafell and named themselves Tiny Ida. By the way, guys, in case you guys weren't surprised, Hildibrand's stuck in the ground again. Ahem, is that you, Cheat? Pray forgive me. I was right on the Greg's trail when I encountered a subterranean curiosity that demanded my immediate attention. I will be concluding my investigation forthwith, but in the meantime, might trouble you to entertain Greg and his primal friend in my stead. Together we will reclaim the treaty blade from that knave, Cheat. Yes, just go on ahead. I'll be along directly. I feel like he's just cowering in fear in the ground. Battle in the Big Keep. God damn it. That's such a good name.
Alright, trial time.
Okay, so now we gotta do a trial. Of course, I will be going as a tank.
What happened to my gear?
It got shitty.
Oh, wait, there it is.
Wait, what happened to your belt, dude?
What did happen to my belt? I did something to my Hildibrand set.
What are primals anyway? Primals, they're basically like just strong monsters that get summoned by basically a whole bunch of groups of people. Like, they think it's basically like primals are like fake gods, essentially. I don't know. Omnio can explain it better than I can. What are primals, Omnio? Oh, okay.
Godlike beasts.
I mean, that's
Essentially, they're gods.
Yeah, but there's a bit more.
You know how
to it.
you know how you look at the gods of like Greek mythology? That's basically it.
The reason why we have to kill primals is because if we don't, they threaten the realm by destroying it.
Yep.
In some form or another.
They kind of like brainwash people doing shit for them.
Oh yeah, that too. They have like a cult. Like if you're in the absence of, or if you're in the presence of a primal, you could basically just kind of get brainwashed to following it.
How it's not affecting Gilgamesh, I don't know.
You're gonna
So
queue us up.
You're not using the gentleman class to beat Greg? No, I gotta be my warrior. I
gotta go back and repair my stuff.
I was just waiting for you to get ready. All right.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, I'm already ready. Let's do this.
Austin is ready.
And it depends on you know, which game. There's some are evil or good
No, it's a trials.
in terms of what they're doing.
Alright, so it is battle in the Big Keep.
Yes, Kildu. Gilgamesh summoned the primal all by himself. This was quoted by an NPC earlier.
Do you think a simple primal can control Greg? I don't know, man. Duty finder. 7 minutes. Okay.
Greg is a summoner. Nah, don't you know Greg is a freelancer?
I get it.
Isn't Bahamut generally bad in most FF games? No. Bahamut's usually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually,
You mean bad as an evil or not doing enough damage bad?
Bahamut
Either
caused
way
the
isn't true.
calamity in a realm of one. Yes, he did. Bahamut did something pretty mean in this Final Fantasy universe, but in most
Yeah.
others, he's actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
Or he's a mindless dragon being controlled by some fat queen lady or something.
and if you're a summoner class, you get to summon the power of Bahamut.
Yep.
I came back.
Are there FF10 monsters in?
Does FF10 have any original ones?
A couple.
Hmm.
Let's see here. Other than like the staples, I don't think there are too many. Actually, no. I take that back. FF10 is not getting any monsters, but it has been hinted by Yoshi P that they want to bring Blitzball into the game.
Plus Bahamut, the primal is evil, but the real Bahamut is good. Yeah, that's basically what primals are. There's like false gods, and then there's the actual thing. So, I guess. I don't know. What does that make fucking Ramu?
Remove's still a primal.
He's a primal, but is there like a true version of him and a false version of him, or?
Not really.
Okay, so he's a primal, but he's also the real deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say, Blitzball isn't implemented yet. It's just been hinted at.
Eventually. Game's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yep. Are there any Final Fantasy 1 characters or monsters in this? Actually, yes, Matoya is in this game. Matoya, the crazy lady from the first Final Fantasy game, still the crazy lady in this game. They're basically goblins. There you go. First game to introduce goblins.
So primals are an incarnation of a deity's powder that has its own consciousness.
Essentially.
Yeah. So what's... see, that's... whatever. I just gotta have to fucking read up on Final Fantasy lore. I just don't understand, like, where... So there's a real Ifrit and then the primal Ifrit. Like, what's the real Ifrit there for?
Basically, it's like believed that when the primals did exist, they were like benevolent, they were good and shit. But that was like centuries ago.
So we have no idea what they could be like.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, is Ifrit really just a fire-breathing dragon that just kind of chills out? Or something,
Well,
like...
Well, yeah, he's still a giant hellhound, but this version that they conjured up is like insane.
But yeah, basically all the primals are insane except there's Ramu. And then let's see who else.
Like
Bahamut.
Bahamut. Technically Shiva.
Yeah, Shiva.
Midgardsormr.
Mm-hmm.
Like, also, if you remember from the Good King Mugelmong story, they tell you how, like, he actually did exist. And then they tried to summon him, and he became a primal. Remember that, G.
Yeah, we tested on that later. Odin.
Odin is balls evil. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And Kudu looks pretty sane. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He's got a good head on his shoulders.
God damn it, it's a she.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There we go.
Battle in a big keep.
Remember to watch all the cutscenes.
And blast the music.
Oh yeah, definitely blast the music.
I mean, music is up as loud as it could be without fucking... Here, I'll turn it up even more. Why not? I mean, I know it's loud enough. I tested it, but why not? Just for the sake of...
Say, who else is evil? Fucking Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Could I-
Alexander, from what I heard, used to be good.
Could I summon a primal to be nice good? I mean, there are summons in this game. That's close enough.
Yeah,
The Eggies.
they look adorable.
Come on, tank. You're letting us down.
Wow. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh yeah. Apparently we got someone new from the chat to join on this server, and they want you to add him to the guild.
Okay, well, any of us could have added him.
Well, I mean,
Oh, yes,
I told him he had to message us on the Discord and stuff if he's on.
Oh
the
yeah,
Discord.
that's
Yeah.
right. Sephiroth is a primal in this game.
Yeah.
And this is not Final Fantasy VII Sephiroth, this is the Final Fantasy VI Sephiroth. Yes, there were two of them.
Is this a different remix or a different? At long last, we meet again on the
This is the
battlefield.
original.
I dare say Inkudu shall come to enjoy our test. This is the original song. Yeah, you, however, might not find this one so enjoyable unless you enjoy getting pounded senseless. Ha! Yeah, this is the original song. Holy shit.
Yeah, straight from Final Fantasy V. Except for the
So what do I need to know?
kill Enkidu first.
Yeah. Because Gilgamesh just heals him. Or Enkidu heals Gilgamesh.
Yeah.
So do I tank Gilgamesh away or?
Yeah, keep them separated.
Yeah, they have to be very separated.
Okay. Who do I take?
Never
Looks like
even alive.
he's taking Gilgamesh. So.
Okay, hold on. I'm taking fucking Gilgamesh. Come here.
Alright, yeah, get him off of him.
White wind!
Damn it. Come here.
Oh shit, I've been heavied and slowed.
Oh god. Come here, Gilgamesh. Eh.
Oh yeah, when you're tethered, you're supposed to meet with the person you're tethered to.
There we go.
No, he's not a blue mage. He just, she just knows that. If you were a blue mage, you would get it from her.
Yeah.
Oh god. That's a big AoE.
So much. I would love it so much. I'm a chicken!
It's like everyone. Oh, everyone's chickens. Okay.
I'm a chicken cheek.
I was like, why am I the
still
only
bigger than you
DPS
as a
left?
chicken.
How is that even possible?
I don't know, but I'm a chicken and I'm still bigger. Oh god, it hurts.
Can
I
you
could
guys
use
stop?
a heal.
Oh boy. Everyone fucking wiped. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
there were no
What?
healers.
Chickens and tornadoes. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Help!
That was not.
You did? God damn it.
Yeah. Oh shit, why did I t- God damn it.
Because we wanted
Alright,
to
good
wipe.
luck.
So there's a healer and 2 tanks left.
Yep. Good luck. I believe in you.
Let's just wipe this fucking.
Oh, that was a terrible fail. I don't think this healer gets the memo.
Don't worry about it, just wipe.
We effed up.
Like there's just this big like fucking wind ball thing, and then it exploded, and then you guys died.
Yeah, we were supposed to step into those chickens. I forgot about that.
Yeah, the
part.
chickens go into the tornadoes.
It was funny. I was gonna tell Chief to do it if you got turned into a chicken.
Can I die anytime soon? Like, holy shit.
Damn it, Chief, your armor's too fucking good.
You made
And the
someone
other
leave.
tank left. Yes, we will replenish. It's fine.
What?
We can still take this. Alright, Chief. Ready to solo tank.
I mean, I totally could. They weren't doing any damage at all.
Alright. Alright, then keep them both together. But, try and make sure your aggro doesn't fall up in Keter, since that's who we'll be focusing the most.
Okay. Well, nobody should be focusing, hold on, let me
Yeah,
mark
yeah.
Kudu.
Yeah.
Mark.
Alright, we got an extra healer. I highly doubt we'll get a tank, so let's just go. This is your time to shine, Chief.
Yes, indeed.
I'm totally gonna be a chicken this time.
Possibly. Oh shit!
They're not going towards each other. There they go.
Yeah.
No, they were trying. They were just stuck.
Yeah. Huh. Anything we got level 2 right that fast. I'm a chicken!
I'm a chicken.
Huzzah! Get into the
Okay,
tornado.
I just spawned on top of the tornado. Oh, but it didn't work. God damn it.
No, it's not that tornado. You gotta wait.
I'm a chicken.
There's one.
I'm a chicken. Please let me get the fucking. I'm the tank. I gotta. Wait, why am I still a chicken?
Oh, the tornadoes don't. The tornadoes don't cure you. They prevent everybody else from dying.
Oh, okay.
Because you know we're chickens, and we must fly to save everyone.
Hold on. Fucking.
So you probably should keep an eye on Gilgamesh.
There's a tornado there. Oh no. He did that hit and it hit him away from the tornado. Oh no, he shot me.
Oh, I'm
Stop
fucking.
running away from me.
I'm a chicken again.
Run!
Holy shit, did you see that?
I did. Oh shit! Oh!
Legit ass running away from me.
Freaking tornado spawned right underneath. Almost there.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah. Like I said, this could be solo tanked.
Can't believe that asshole.
It's probably the new one. Didn't say someone here was new besides Chief.
We don't know that. Oh yeah, someone said first timer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright. Time for the real fight.
We're sorry we killed your friend again. Me? Run away? Ha! I was but seeking a more suitable spot to celebrate my victory. But enough expedition. Now we fight like men and ladies who dress like men. God damn it! For Gilgamesh, it is transform mortifying time. Okay, well.
I missed the original translation where he said it's morphing time.
I would prefer if he said that. Alright, here's all his arms, folks.
He is going
The
to
mightiest
fuck
warrior
us
ever to
up.
grace Eorzea stands before you. By which I mean I, Gilgamesh. Prepare yourself.
He is ready to fuck us up.
Oh then. Now he's a primal, yeah. Alright, you ready? Let's do
The
this.
Greg Ranger.
The Greg Ranger. Hope you guys are enjoying this remix of the Battle of the Big Bridge again. Oh, it's a chessboard.
There are a ton of AoEs.
Yep.
I love that.
And he's pretty mean. What do you got?
Some
Pretty
might
dead.
be hard to see.
We gotta save him.
Hit the chain. Mark the chain. Alright, I'll mark it.
Come on. This chain is pretty durable.
Quick, save him. It's our healer, damn it.
They're gonna die! Oh, got it.
Ow. Of
I will
course.
bound you, silly. Aha!
That was a little hard to see.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, some are just hard to see. Oh god. Okay, I'll attack that one.
Ah shit, where'd you come from?
How many are left? Ah, shit.
It's nice that cheat being a tank makes the in-game lore Greg challenging cheat only more correct. Okay, I know where I stand now. Yep. I like being a tank. I like being the badass.
Alright, we'll live, but like barely. Halfway, that's what I thought. The next time that happens, we won't live if we let you live.
Yep. Oh,
Mark the chain.
I don't think.
Okay, we're good.
I think they got it.
Yeah.
Guess what, kiddies? We got Limit Break again!
I hope we won't need it for the dragons.
No, we won't. No, they don't increase in health. We'll be fine.
Oh, this is one hell of a trial. Fuck.
I'll get ready for the dodging.
Yeah.
Or not, never mind.
Not yet. More towards the end.
Oh god, what do we do here? Okay, never mind. I figured it out.
Oh, this is like that one fight.
Yep.
That's not hard.
Damn it, I didn't mean to use that cooldown.
Someone's getting enchained.
Who could it be? Oh crap, it's the healer.
Save me.
Give me $1.
Give me $1. Only if you trade me 1 gil. Is this the one? Yeah, it's the one. Good, everyone made it through it. Fine. I'm saving all the cooldowns for the heads.
Yep.
In and out.
Fun fact though, he does have Sephiroth's sword right there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they got it.
That is Sephiroth's sword. And of course the more broad-swordish looking one is Excalibur.
Shit, I don't know.
We're fine.
Oh, this is a lot of dodging. Okay, well.
Should we limit break ahead?
Oh, we should be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. It's gonna hurt, but we'll be fine.
Yeah, if you miss any of those AoEs, you're done, like the Dragoon is. And that was the hardest part. It's a clear shot from here now.
Yep.
Unless we all decide to wipe and do it again. Hey, let's wipe.
Yay! Who's chained?
Let him be.
His name is Roach Approach.
Oh shit, this is a lot harder without that DBS.
Yep.
Whew.
He did.
Got him.
We did it.
Can't carry any more poetics.
Enough expository banter to think that my full complement of arms would avail me not. That was a pretty fun trial.
4!
No more hijinks from Gilgamesh, you have my word.
Fuck off.
The Treaty Blade, too, I shall return, just as soon as I remember where I hid it. Anyway, I yield to your unparalleled pussiance. Soon I shall. I didn't read what he said. Hopefully, stream got that. Went too fast. Yeah, we did it with just one tank, folks.
He said, "Spare my insignificant life, I beg you."
Okay, that's what he said. Thank you. Loot.
All right, cheap loot
Oh,
time.
a green chicken. Need 14. Shit.
The highest roll was a 51.
Oh, well.
The lowest was mine at 4.
No one gets a chicken. Well, I already have a chicken, so I'm good.
Except that guy that just used them.
That was a really fun trial. Pretty good. Probably the best trial in that quest line.
Hell yeah. Turn this back on. Turn this back on.
Hey, the
Take
chicken's
the
back.
outfit off. Cheap, 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 cheap. Here's the chicken.
Not. Ha! I lied again. Like a rug. Oh. God damn it. You could take that frosty old blade. I thirst for true power and not save the strongest of swords will suffice. Warrior of Light, you have proven a worthy opponent by a war you treasure every moment with your weapon. God damn it, Greg. For as sure as day follows night, the hour will come when I claim it as mine, my own. Till we meet again. Well, that was fun.
Yep.
Most important thing is, though, is that I have a new outfit that I didn't put on. Wait, did I get it yet? Oh, I probably get it with this quest, right? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put it on in a second, then. Look, it's Hildibrand. He got out. What ho,
Yay.
cheat? Have you seen Greg and his oversized avian companion? Lead me to them at once, and we shall deliver the coup de grace together. Coup de grace. Well, the battle has already been won. That is triumphant news indeed. Clearly, the lessons you have learned from me have been for naught. And what's this you say? The treaty blade lies hidden somewhere in the nearby wood. Worry not, my ever-loyal associate, for no buried treasure will escape the keen eye of Hildibrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. Now, which way was the forest again?
I don't know. Let's look in those trees.
I was about to say, we're kind of there, aren't we? Cheat. What news of the primal and the treaty blade? Remarkable. I knew the Warrior of Light would emerge triumphant. Let us hope that Inspector Hildibrand enjoys similar success in finding the blade. Such design, such craftsmanship. At once bold and powerful, yet sensitive and refined, I believe I found the inspiration for my next masterpiece. Of course they're beautiful. They were the greatest treasures of lost Sildian. To think that they were locked away in the vaults of those that destroyed our homeland and dragged our ancestors' names through the mud. And just how did you come to know of these long-lost relics? There was an ancient scroll passed down in our family, left to us by our dear grandmother. It spoke of the 4 warriors of light, their 4 relics, and an incantation of untold power. If we could have wielded this magic of legend, Ellie and I might still have had the last laugh. Alas, speaking the words had no effect. Only a warrior of light can wield the power, or so the legend goes. Ah, what I wouldn't have given it to seen it. The ultimate achievement of the greatest mages this realm has ever known. And just what sort of incantation is this? The ring cast open the doors of justice. The wise man whispers a verdict true. Azima's virtue shines down from the heavens. To complete the incantation, the Warrior of Light would then hold forth the treaty blade and speak, "Blade in hand, I swear unto you." The legends differ as to what happens next, but all speak of a great holy radiance shining down from the heavens. Over here, friends, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, returns with the tidings most triumphant. Okay. Behold, safe in my hands, none other than the treaty blade, and the real one this time, I swear unto you. Yes, yes, just like that, I swear unto you, then... My word, whatever is this odd tingling sensation? It is the Master Sword. Ridiculous, Hildibrand isn't a warrior of light, he's just some fool who thought he could stop the lesser moon with his own bare hands.
Just so you know, that's a reference to Bahamut Skull.
It would seem the Treaty Blade is just as confused as the rest of us. No, the light. Someone stop it. It won't stand to see the legendary power of our forefathers wielded by this muscle-bound buffoon. And there he goes, skyward. Ho! Okay, bye, Hildibrand. Oh, I dare say that proved to be a most useful incantation indeed. And so the light of justice that shone from the treaty blade vanished the shadow, returning peace to the land. And so the legend ended. I must say I never expected to be quite literally a beam of light. I suppose it wouldn't have been much use to us after all. Oh, Inspector! Oh, Inspector, wait for me! Dollars balls, Hildy. First you almost die at your poor mother's feet, and now you fly off to the gods where, without giving her a kiss goodbye. Oh, she's chasing after him too. Oh, it appears that a case of wanderlust has once again struck Hildibrand, as it had many a Mandeville man before him. Godspeed, my boy. When the day comes that you tire of mystery solving, your dear old man will be here to pass on to you the family art. And so in the end, the Sildun incantation was a legend, wielded not by a warrior of light, but a gentleman of light. Well, the treaty blade is some 6 centuries old, after all. Perhaps it's not quite as sharp as it used to be. The magic that brought peace and happiness to the peoples of Belladia. It was every bit as beautiful as I imagined. To think I would see it with my own eyes is nothing short of a dream come true. He bumbles and stumbles through yet another case, and still he manages to make a girl's dream come true. A gentleman to the end, the bloody bastard.
I'm on the bed. You guys have fun closing out.
Okay.
Alright.
What's this? A glint in the corner of my eye. A curious scent wafting in from the winds of a far-flung land. Do I smell a case? all of a sudden he has control of it now? Like,
Yeah.
worry not for me, my friends, for wherever wronged want for secure. I, Hildibrand, shall be there till we meet again. He's blasting off. So is Hildibrand in the new game then? He's in the expansion, yes, but there's only one quest for it, and it's incomplete. But I could tell you right now that if they complete the Hildibrand like quest line for Heaven's Ward like entirely, we will play it on the channel.
Yeah.
So we just don't want to start. We don't want to start the Heaven's Ward segment and then just have it cut off and wait for like the next segment. So we're gonna wait till the Heaven's Ward version of Hildibrand is completely finished. There's their moonwalking.
Yep.
I can't believe it showed Elizar again. God damn it. Hildibrand will return? HW doesn't stand for Heaven's Word, it stands for Hildibrand's Way. Why is there always a goblin?
It's there. It's just there.
Bye. Bye, Coblin. Okay. I'll be there for you. Achievement unlocked. Well, that's the end of the Realm Reborn segment of Hildibrand. When the Heaven's Ward segment is complete, as in it's more than just one quest, then we will be doing it on this channel, I'm sure. I'm not sure if it's going to be me or if it's going to be someone else, but if it's someone else, I will definitely be there to help them out.
Sure as hell isn't me. I've already started it.
Okay. So, that's pretty much it. That's all, folks, for right now. I'm pretty sure they're going to finish what's in Heaven's Ward.
Hildibrand will be back.
They will be back. Alright, so I think we can just call the stream. I think that was pretty good.
Sure. Alrighty.
I mean, well, it was just... Yeah, that was a lot. We achieved a lot in this. But,
Well, I was gonna say the people kind of asked to see Sephiroth. You haven't done Sephiroth yet.
we're not I'm not gonna do a trial that I haven't done on stream.
But that's the fun of it, Chief. Look, someone's even advertising Sephiroth EX. Let's do it.
No. I have to tell the stream what I'm doing next week anyway, because I already have it planned out and everything. But next time when we come back, we're going to be streaming on my channel, or my day, next Monday, AM2R. And I'm sure I'm going to have fun with that, because it's going to be a blind playthrough. Hopefully you guys understand what AM2R means.
See, Killdude wants us to do it.
But we're the Go to Bed cast. We stream every night at 10 p.m. Community channel. Tomorrow it's going to be Kingdoms of Amalur with Rave. Wednesdays is going to be Dead Rising 2 Off the Record with Pop and Max. Thursday is Kingdom Hearts 2, right? Yeah. Friday's community game night. This Saturday is going to be the Killer Instinct tournament, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still eager to do the tournament, so we'll just see how many signups we have. If not, then it'll probably just be casuals. And then Sunday will be Mass Effect 2 with Bet again, and then we'll be back with AM2R on Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be ready. Until then, no, we're not doing it. We're not doing it.
Oh well.
Until then, go to bed, guys.